Speed leveling in KCD2, how to level your stats. Stay tuned for that. What's up guys, I'm Franky Boy on this channel covering everything regarding open world games, and this game is just sheer beauty, and we're gonna be talking about how to level your stats the easiest way so you can speed level then, and of course already do this in the first area of the game. Wow, this just looks stunning. This is one of my most favorite places, I would say, in KCD2, right at the mill here at the lake. Just awesome how they did this. First things first, the main skill or the main spec. Main level will level through leveling, doing everything. So it will rise if you level up other stats as well. That's the main level. Yeah, now you know. Second up, strength and vitality. This is quite crucial. You can level both at the same time. And how do you do so? You get yourself overloaded, so you get more weight than you can actually carry, and then you just walk like this guy, like the hired hand. You walk from A to B, from A to B, from B to A, and in the end you will level vitality and strength if you are overloaded all the time. And yeah, you can throw in some jumps, maybe rush a little bit. That's how you level those the easiest way. There are of course tons of other ways to do so, but in general you can say you level stats if you need them at some point. So just run and you will get that. Or of course you won't run since obviously you're overloaded, but just go from A to B. Next up we have speech, and speech is leveled this way. Read a lot. Reading books gives you speech. Also make sure to talk a lot. So if there's a possibility to talk someone, use that and make sure to just use the dialogue options, and you will get your speech leveled. So you ask everything you can, and then you of course get the convos done. And in the end, you will get your speech level. That's so easy. And yeah, of course, there's a hint here. Skill checks in conversations are the driver for this skill. Next up, we talk about a skill. So we have stats, secondary, and skills here. Alchemy. Obviously, you do your alchemy things, right? Craft potions and precisely adjust to the recipe. If you don't fail, you will get the most experience for it. Now, moving back to agility, since it's one of the stats we still have, it is through sneaking in houses. And how can that be done? Of course, search for friendly houses and sneak through those. So you can see I'm not breaking in here, but I'm now sneaking in a house, and this will level this stat. I'm right now at 8.9 or so, I would say, and I will now sneak for a minute in here and tell you where I am then. Oh, and by the way, I just got a stealth and perk point upgrade as well through this. So I just reached a new level and 1 minute is over. So agility is at 9 1/3 after 1 minute. So I can clearly get this to 10 with 2 more minutes. Also, I leveled, of course, my stealth skill, and leveling through it gives you new thing, or can give you a new thing. That's a great thing, and totally keep that in mind. And for the sake of science, I will now test, will my agility stat, which is at 1/3 about now, go up if I simply walk against a wall? So you could like hard lock your key on the keyboard and simply walk against the wall. For 1 minute. I will do that now and see you. Alright, 1 minute is over. Let's quickly dive into the stats and see. And obviously you have to move. You can't run against a wall, so distance is playing a role with that. Oh, and by the way, if you didn't know already, you can sleep in every bed, but only in your bed your game will be saved, so you better use your own. Let's get here, sleep and save for the next stats to level up. At 6 AM, let's get 10 hours of sleep. That sounds awesome. Ah, that was great. But now I'm hungry, though I'm not from Hungary. Alright, let's do some handiwork now and talk about handiwork, of course. Back to the skills. Craftsmanship, how to level it up. Obviously, you should repair armors and weapons, especially those you find when killing bandits. Maybe take them and just repair them. This will give you craftsmanship. Easy. Your drinking gets, of course, improved by drinking. The more you drink, the more you can drink. So if you drink some alcohol or alcohol-based potions, this will increase. Next up, we have the riding. And for this you have to ride manually. Quick travel will not work, so you better like simply use your horse, maybe use the follow path tool, and then you will get some riding skills. You can of course maybe go AFK and do the riding thing, but you can of course expect as well to maybe then get ambushed by bandits or so, which could surprisingly put you down again. I don't know if that is worth it then. Like Dog Whisperers, well, for the Dog Whisperer, you have to use your dog in fights, feed him, pet him, and this will make him last longer in combats as well. So interaction with the dog, with our little Mutty here, that's totally recommendable for you. Now, science is not only a thing that Jesse Pinkman likes, but we do as well. So for scholarship, read the books, do that, and you will level it up. You can see right here I have a huge buff on my scholarship, and I do not only look smart because of my glasses. That's one thing for sure. Next up, stealth and thievery. Again, of course, sneak around in houses, but you can also sell stolen goods that are marked as stolen goods, but you of course need something for that. You need speech at level 10 to get the hustler perk. You can see it here, so talk a lot and you can sell the stolen goods. It's worth it. Now for combat, of course, you simply have to fight. Use the weapons you like and you will level them easy. Same of course for archery or marksmanship. Recommendation here is to take part in the competitions, in the marksmanship competitions, to use your arrow and bow, and then you will profit from that easy win as well. So generally speaking, you can of course level everything by just doing the things you do in KCD2, and you could easily say just play the game to get that going. But of course you can force some upgrades. I will now seek for some conversations to get my speaking or my speech up to 10, and then be able to sell the hustle goods and then level my stealth game again with those. So keep that in mind, that some benchmarks are required to hit, and then you will be able to level everything else much faster than you did before. And yeah, I love to sneak around in this house that I'm allowed to stay in. It just doesn't make sense, but I guess it kind of makes sense because of course you're leveling your stealth, and it's meant to be of course stealth 10 and perk point great. It's meant to be leveling of course in houses of strangers, and there of course sneaking in for 3 minutes and sneaking around is a lot of time, and you will likely get caught with that, except for maybe at night if you're silent or not too loud. But one thing for sure, you will need to invest a lot of time to get your skills up. And also for KCD1 I had like the same strategies. I kept bunny hopping for 10 minutes straight, and it was just a great thing to do. And I eventually got my skills to max level, which is of course totally recommendable to you guys. So thank you so much, agility 10, perfect, for tuning in to this video. I reached my new height now with this, and I'm curious to look into the future with awesome, very high skills. Also, like picking herbs gives you skill points as well. Keep in mind that almost everything you do rewards you with some kind of progression, which is a great thing in my opinion. Alrighty, my great face. Let's see you in the next video. Hope this helped you. Oh, I got heavily damaged boots now, which is a pity, and I have to replace them. Never mind. Thank you so much for tuning in, and also make sure to check out this video, which might be of awesome help to you, or that one which is a recommendation for you by YouTube, and feel free to stick to the channel in the future. Thank you so much, and au revoir.